Sup, shawty? You already know. Today, we're going in depth with the cluster guide. Yeah, you know me. I'm joking. I'm probably just gonna do a normal cluster guide with some stats, even though I'm not a stats guy, because stats are boring. But I'm gonna show some stats this time. I might. I don't know, man. Alright, let's get into this video. First, I'm gonna just tell you some backstory on the good old Cluster. Man. This dude, Cluster, back in the day, he used to be a playboy. He got all the women. But what the women didn't know is that Cluster had a small pee-pee. So you know what he did? He went into war. And he got that big bazooka thing that he always holds with him because of some random guy he killed. He took it from him and he kept it at his own. Now he goes into battle every day with that, whatever that thing is, and he claps everybody's cheeks because of his small pee-pee and he's insecure. So he has to clap everybody else's cheeks to feel better about himself. Yes, that is Cluster's backstory. Just getting that out of the way now. Thanks for listening, guys. Now, for Cluster, I'm going to tell you all about him, how to play him, when to play him, how to look at his, how to play him, and when to play him. And just some situations you can be in with Cluster because, there's like billions of situations in this game, so might as well tell you some with Cluster, the best troop in the game. Bring him into meta, please. I like him. He's godly. Please make him meta. Alright, first, I'ma just show you his levels, I'ma show you like level 6 through 11 just because I don't know. I assume not that many people have him low level just because of the battle pass, boom peach pass, whatever it's called. So I'm gonna just go from 6 to 11. I'm gonna show you it right now. I like man. Hopefully you saw them all in time. They might go by quickly. I don't know. I haven't edited this yet. Yeah. So I don't know, bro. Hopefully you see all the stats because, Cluster is just hot like that. I'm not gonna explain the stats because I kinda don't care. Let's go. Keep going with this Cluster. Cluster is just godly against bots. I'm gonna say this first. He is like S plus S tier against bots. Like, oh man, this dude just claps bots mainly because bots are trash and they just pile up against everybody. Like, so bad. They just pile up into each other. So Cluster can just do God's work on it, just literally destroy everybody. Because if you don't know, Cluster, he works. His shot like spreads when you shoot it. He throws a shot, it does impact damage, and then it does 4 other little shots that also do damage, which is pretty good in my opinion. And it works really good against piled up enemies in small alleys, in small bridges, or just small pathways in general. It works really well, especially against bots, like I said. Now, against real players, that's a different story. Real players can actually move out of the way and can dodge Cluster pretty well just because, he's a thrower, or he throws, and auto aim is bad with this type. In my opinion, auto aim is not good with throwing brawlers. What the fuck? Characters. I don't like it just because it either throws ahead or behind them, so it doesn't really work out and it's really easy to dodge. Please make throwers like Cluster manual aim or something so it can be broken as heck and I can enjoy him forever and ever, and so other people can suffer. Okay, yeah, so I'd say the situations you want to put yourself in with Cluster is let your team tank for you. Like, you're a support character as Cluster, so let your team go in front of you and fight the enemy team, and you're in the back line or in the middle shooting at the enemy team. Most likely they'll be piled up if the real player's not, but you can still hit them, and you would just try to do as much damage, get them as low as possible for your teammates to take out with Cluster. That's just how I look at him. That's how I look at him, to be honest. Just as a support. As main damage, he's not really good. His damage is pretty good against piled up enemies, but just 1v1, it's really not the best unless the player just stands still for you to shoot him. But when his shot like explodes, it's pretty easy to dodge for the most part, and they don't do that much damage. So yeah, honestly, I'd say Cluster's main playstyle is for chip, like just a lot of chip damage, or to help them get the enemies low. That's how I see Cluster and how you should play him. Honestly, Cluster is pretty good right now if you just match into a bunch of bots. If you match into a lot of bots, then Cluster would just work really well because, well, I already told you, because they all pile up. Yeah. That's like the main reason why I like Cluster right now, because I face a lot of bots. Because I don't know, man, I like to clap a lot of people while I'm on, and they usually hop off when they lose to me. So I don't know, man, just saying. That's why I just face a lot of bots, so I have a lot of success with Cluster. There's probably gonna be some background gameplay of just Cluster, and you're gonna see me just popping off with the Cluster. Anyways, some secret tips with Cluster. You know, offense. I don't know if anybody's told you this, but Cluster on offense is like hidden tech, secret meta, secret strat, bro. Like, try him on offense. I'm telling you right now, you'll literally pop off against everybody, bro. Literally, all you have to do is shoot your shot at people defending. Most likely, they'll be piled up defending, trying to take out your teammates. Again, he's a support, so he's like good to support your teammates attacking, and you can just attack people. Like, they're defending, you shoot them, you get them low for your teammates to either take out, or they're gonna run away themselves because they're low, or you just take them out. Literally, just take them out yourself. With Cluster, since his shots spread, it's good for chip damage. It's not really good to take out defenses, but it's good for chip damages. What? It's good for chip damage against actual players. It'll do really good, and if they're close to the HQ, then, well, that's good for the HQ, you know? Take out the HQ while you're at it. But yeah, I recommend you try him as a support on offense, but make sure you have real people there, like actual people you're communicating with, or else it's gonna be way 10 times harder, just because bots are trash and they suck, so it won't really be useful. Just saying, man, just saying. Also, don't play Cluster late game. Don't play Cluster, you can work mid game, but I don't recommend it. Don't play Cluster mid or late game. Mainly early game, capture an HQ, or just early going into mid game, trying to take out some defenders or some people in the mid, get some control, you know? That's the only reason I would see Cluster as good. He's also really good at taking out people behind cover, just like Flamer. His shots feel like they do insane damage when people are behind cover. It's honestly insane, bro. Another thing is, Cluster is like semi-tanky. He has a decent amount of health. I think he has less than Flamer, but he has more than some other troops, so he is kinda tanky. You can kinda tank for people. I've taken like 2 or 3 shotgunner shots, over leveled shotgunner shots before, and it's pretty nice. So you can use that to your advantage, you know, take some shots for your teammates while you're shooting at the enemy team at the same time. It's pretty hot, it's pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, it's pretty slow though, so don't even try to use him to pause the HQ capturing, because he's just slow, like freaking Heavy. Those two guys are slower than freaking your grandma, bro. Your grandma's slow, and this guy's even slower, bro. That's how bad he is. SMH, bro. SMH my head. I don't like him, bro. Just because he's slow, it's kind of odd to use him, bro. Why would you even use him? That pretty much sums up the whole video. Cluster is really not that good and not very usable in many situations, but I've told you the ones that he is usable in, and as you can tell, there's not very many. That's why I didn't tell you that much, because he's not really that good right now, especially against real players. He only works against bots, but that's kind of rare. Well, it's not that rare, but it can be rare to face just bots. There's gonna be one real player at least that will literally destroy you, but most of the time he really works against bots and not against real players. That's just cluster. I think he needs a buff, not gonna lie. Maybe buff his health, maybe buff his speed, maybe buff his damage, or maybe buff the explosion damage when he shoots somebody. That would be pretty good. Whichever one of those he gets, if he does get, would be pretty OP. I'm predicting he gets a buff the next update. Don't quote me on it, but if it happens, I predicted it right here, right now. You gotta comment on this video if I predicted it whenever that happens. Remember about it, bro, because I'm telling you right now, he's gonna get a buff. Anything, he's gonna get a buff. One of these things, I already said he's gonna get it. Not capping right now, bro. Anyways, overall, I would say Cluster is not that good, but he is pretty fun to play and is pretty satisfying. Not gonna lie, if you actually destroy people, his shooting and killing thingy is just OP. It looks really good, and he's fun. That's the only reason I would recommend you to play him. If you want to have some fun, or if you just want to try him out for yourself, see if he's good. I think everybody should be playing him, bro. He should be meta, not gonna lie. You should start playing him right now. Right after you watch this video, play Cluster. You won't regret it, bro. You may have some mental issues after it, but that's the only thing. That's not that bad, you know what I'm saying? Just play Cluster, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a horrible experience, and you should really do it, bro. Let's go. Anyways, that was the video. It was kind of all over the place, but I just want to talk about Cluster, man. I really like Cluster. He's just not the best right now. I think I've said that like 50 times this video. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.